Hey guys, Head on a Spike here with another custom minifigure video today for you. Today I'm going to be doing a throwback figure of this version of Ki-Adi-Mundi from the original Star Wars Clone Wars TV show from 2003. Man, was that a long time ago. I was just a little kid back then. I was probably about 10 years old when it came out. But I always loved that show. And I just recently thought of an idea of how to make Ki-Adi-Mundi from that. So, I'm going to show you how to do it. Alright, so first things first, you're just going to need the new version of Ki-Adi-Mundi's head and top of head hat thing that came out in a battle pack about 3 or 4 years ago. Pretty cheap, pretty easy to find. You're going to want the Clone Commander pauldron shawl thing that they used to have back in the Star Wars Clone Wars sets in 2008 all the way through, I want to say, 2010. Captain Rex has this, Commander Cody, Commander Fox. It was also in a battle pack as well. This called Clone Commanders. Came with this little looking clone walker thing, and he had one of them as well. So they're pretty easy to find. The torso is from Fisto. He's a relatively cheap figure to get ever since he came out in that magnet set back in 2010 or so. He was a very cheap figure to find. I took off the arms though, gave him a flesh right arm, and a flesh hand, and I gave him a dark tan arm on this side and a flesh hand. And the legs and hips are still from the original Ki-Adi-Mundi figure where you get this head from. And then I gave him a green lightsaber because in the episode he loses his blue one and he gets a green one instead from his Padawan. I gave him a classic neon trans green lightsaber because that's kind of what I think looks coolest. I gave him even an old-fashioned chrome handle just for fun, but I can also show you how he looks with a bright green lightsaber, which is what they use nowadays in sets, so you can get a look at that. It looks kind of cool too. And you can also, just for funsies, give him a blue lightsaber because that's what he usually has, and he even has in that episode until he loses it from Mr. General Grievous, who I will also show you now. Just for fun, I will show you how I built him, and it's pretty simple. As a little bonus, so I gave him this cool pose for the thumbnail. I tried to mimic the actual TV show screenshot. So I gave him one of these new action blast things you get from the CMF series, from like the Marvel set and the DC set. I think it looks pretty well. It went pretty well. It looks pretty cool. All I did was just attach a regular blue lightsaber to his foot because they actually fits inside there. Just pretty cool, and it stays. I took off his arms. This is the newest version of Grievous because I think it looks the closest to the actual episode of the Clone Wars that he was in. He only has 2 hands out, and this one he doesn't have the usual 4, so I just gave him 2. And I gave him a white cape. I think it works well because in the actual show it is white. I wish it was a little bit longer. The other idea I had is this is like a soft cloth cape I got from Director Krennic from Rogue One. If you don't have this one though, I like it because it's like really flimsy and flowy, like it is in the TV show. It looks like it's very free and it isn't stiff. But if you want a stiffer cape, you can use like a regular starched fabric cape, like from Saruman or Gandalf the White or Taskmaster. They all have white capes that you can use. Or also the Celebration Princess Leia that came out with the Y-Wing a few years back. She's expensive though. So I think this one works well. I like how loose it is because it's very easy to get on and off for the figure. I wish we could get a cape this color, but the same width as the Episode 7 Luke that we got from the Ahch-To Island training set. That would be the ideal cape, but since it's beige, it doesn't look quite right, since it's bright white in the TV show. But yeah, so that's all I did for this Grievous, and then Ki-Adi-Mundi has the more of a involved custom making for this video. But that's going to do it for this video, so please like and subscribe to my channel if you dig this, and alrighty then, Head on a Spike out!